Welcome to a new video.
As you already saw in the 3D printer video, we also have a 3D scanner.
Initially, I wanted to do an unboxing of both parts, that is the printer and the scanner at the same time. But I think they're very different and they're things that deserve it's worth opening them separately because each one has its own features.
And they're impressive.
Honestly, watching the printer print and change colors, it blew my mind.
So seeing the scanner?
We'd already seen printers before, we were more familiar with them.
I don't know. I'm excited. I know you guys really like this technology stuff and all that.
That's why I decided to make 2 separate videos.
And I want it to be just between you and me. Well, let's discover this new world, because literally it's a new world for me. We already printed a little piece with the printer, the Z4, a small one. It was something I did quickly, but it turned out literally perfect. So having a scanner and a printer opens up, the world for you. You can literally do everything. You can print a body kit for the Z4, a body kit for whatever you want. If you only have the printer, you can print it, but you have no way of knowing if it's going to turn out perfect. And with the scanner, literally, you scan the part you want from the car, let's say the fender. You scan it and it gives you the exact measurements, everything exactly. And based on that, you start making your mold and your print.
When you print it, it looks like it came from there.
So this really excites me.
Let's do the unboxing, brothers. Look, please, at what I have in my hands. Raptor Pro. I don't know if you can see it there. Creality. As I mentioned in the video.
About the printer, I'll say it again, it's one of the best brands on the market for this kind of thing.
I can't believe I have it in my hands, and I promise you, I swear, that I'm going to do everything possible to get the most out of it, just like it deserves. Because these things are literally for professionals. The people who make body kits. If you buy a Liberty Walk body kit, they start right here. No, look at this, please, so you can see how important it is and how precise it comes, even in a little case, in a small briefcase.
You have to see them with me.
As a first exercise, this air conditioning vent is a good option. What do you guys think?
The car has various small issues and the air conditioning is permanently broken. It will never have working air conditioning again. So, my idea is to cover them up. I think the dashboard will look much cleaner with that piece covered.
So can we do a test right now? Let's see how the drifter scans. Let's see how it is.
I understand that you have to put these little dots on it, which are reflective. And you stick them on, and the scanner uses them as a reference.
To see the curves, depth, and so on?
So, I'm going to scan it right now without the points. Let's see what gestures it makes. Let's see how it behaves. Well, let's see if the points are really necessary. The scanner is significantly more accurate with the points, definitely.
But, well, let's do some tests, right?
A lot of blah blah blah, a lot of setup and not much action, so let's get to the action. Let's see how it goes, and hopefully it goes really well for us.
Alright, let's go. I'm nervous.
Because if the printer is hard to use, the scanner is even more difficult.
So let's hope I can do it. Let's hope Drifter pulls it off. That's the reality. New project test. Normal object, medium size, I guess, or will it be small? Medium? I think small refers to really tiny things. Geometry, texture, geometry. Okay, scan.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I have to put the dots on no matter what, but when is it going to scan?
When? Let's see, play. Now we're scanning. Let's add some dots. Okay, second attempt with many more dots. Plenty of dots.
It looks like it has chicken pox. Let's see how it goes. Let's put the computer somewhere where you can see it well.
Alright, test 1, blue laser mode. I liked it. It has 2 modes. Did you notice the small blue light on this scanner? This is the most modern and coolest thing there is. And a while ago I was using another mode, which is infrared. So now with this one it worked much better. So should we use this one again? Let's follow everything it tells us, because I don't know if you've noticed, but here it's always giving us instructions.
Tracking loss, please. So we put it where there are the most dots.
This little bar is telling us if we're too far away, okay, that's where the spot is, or if we're too close, it will turn red if we're too close, blue if we're too far. We want to see it, and here it also turns red and blue, so we want green. It says best there. We hit play, press enter, and let's go. It's not easy at all, huh? Listen, you need a really steady hand. Look, there. Best, there you go. I think I picked a really bad piece.
To start with, this piece is like for professionals. I need something much more basic, don't you think?
But look, there it goes, doing it really well. In the end, it's not me doing the job, it's my Raptor Pro.
Look, I already went off. It's telling me not to go off. It's struggling, huh?
There, you saw it.
The piece doesn't have many dots. I think it would be ideal to put dots on each slot.
So it can detect it, so it knows where it is, but come on. We're doing it well, we're doing it very well. I feel like scanning a little spoiler for the Z, you know? What do you think? What do you think about putting a little tail on it?
Ducktail?
Alright, Drifter.
And there, if you go another way, it's like the crack. It's like it already caught on. It already said, oh, I know what that is, Dad.
Here it comes, lower down.
What happens if I twist the scanner?
Okay, the piece twists, but wow. This is really professional, this is really fancy, look at this.
We're just living in the future. Gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is crazy. It's coming out perfectly. With what I'm seeing on the screen, that's more than enough to start doing crazy things. I want it to detect this crucial curve accurately. Let's move over here. It's picking it up. It's crazy. It says I'm missing markers, which I think is true, but it's already taking shape. Perfect, right? I think you really shouldn't skimp on the markers, that's for sure. I'm amazed, really amazed. The piece is perfect. Here we have the first scan, the Drifter. I think it's definitely a very complex piece. I shouldn't have used this for my first scan, but look at this. I don't know what comes next.
After this, I imagine the measurements are exact, but we'll see for what I'm going to use it for right now. It's perfect.
I understand that it needs to be cleaned.
You need to remove the little spots here, the ones in the back, and all the orange stuff. All of it must be taken off. But what I'm seeing is crazy. What I'm seeing is just crazy. Let's check out some tutorials and see what's next.
Okay, brothers, because of the hurricane, I literally haven't been able to work on the Z's since I got here.
I focused on learning how to use, well, not to learn, because I already knew, just to refresh my memory. On using design software to create parts, this scanning process is complex, so I will
Explain it to you here.
We have the original piece from the air conditioning vents, which you obviously already saw how we scanned.
And well, I have it here just for reference, but check it out if you had any doubts. I'm using this program. But anyway, just so you get an idea. This is the piece that Drifter made. We'll move it in a moment, and this is the scan exactly as I scanned it. This piece with the washer here, which I already removed. We scanned it, and based on this, we made this body. If you look, it's stacked there. This is the little wheel you use to turn it and all, but I tried to make it work.
Well, as close as possible to the scan. Literally, that's how my piece turned out. This is the one I'm going to use. This is the scan.
If you look here, it has the screw hole, which is this one you see here.
And well, I made a little modification here to put the screw in, and this is how it looks. That hole is obviously going to stay, because it's the original screw and we're not going to change it. But anyway, we've already moved it to reality print. That's where we're going to print it, and here we have the piece. Brother, cross your fingers.
It took me around 2 days to refresh myself and relearn the programs, but I think the result looks pretty good.
So, well, let's print it on our Creality, brothers. Look here, this literally blows my mind. It tells you how you're going to print it. The green parts are supports for printing the top section. The orange part is my piece.
I'm printing some supports, and the piece.
so that when it's vertical, or rather when the piece is completely horizontal, it has something to rest on. And there, well, it rests on the little trees. And it keeps printing like that until it's done. Crazy, right? Well, let's print it now then. Honestly, brothers, let's see how it turned out. Right off the bat, I miscalculated the screw and it doesn't fit, so we'll have to make some modifications there.
The screw has two parts, one on top and one on the bottom. I didn't put in the bottom one because I was being dumb.
I don't have another explanation, but I wanted to see the shape anyway.
Whoa, how did it turn out?
It turned out well, nearly perfect. The idea is for this to be black.
This is Felicito. Let's put them on. The rain won't stop us. Check it out. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to show you the difference.
I printed this red one like this, so it was making the layers this way, and in the end, well, it leaves this mark.
Anyway, you set it to try to make it as smooth as possible, but since they are long layers, it still ends up a bit marked. I decided to print this one like this and kept printing it this way, so now you can't see those lines anymore. This one turned out better, and I already put its second screw in, the bottom one, in addition to the top one it already had. It really is necessary because even the original piece has a bit of flex.
So if you screw in the top, the bottom part stays kind of loose, and even, well, it sticks out a little.
Both screws are required to hold it securely. We already inserted one screw. Notice how the screw fits in. Doing these things by computer makes all the difference. It goes in like this perfect, but anyway, let's put it on and see how it looks because it actually looks really nice. But not even, it's crazy. Everything just fits, it's insane, it's crazy, brothers. And it was always from here. Please look at the precision of the piece. The drifter had a failure, not exactly precise, but it was crazy. The curve is identical to the original. The white is due to the talcum powder I applied. Because we're scanning it, actually, I don't even have the steering wheel, we're scanning the console. But just look at the result of this piece, please.
Tell me what you think, brothers. How do you see it? The truth is that the drifter put a lot of time into it.
It's not easy at all to achieve this result. The scanner is tough. Transferring it to a program I didn't know was tough. You have to transfer it to different programs. You need to convert the scanned file into another format. Convert it into meshes or like into surfaces in one program, then save it, transfer it to another program. That's where you have to manufacture the part again, then transfer it to another program to put it in the position where you want to print it and then print it. It's not easy at all, honestly. That's why people, well, it's not that common. It's pretty complicated, but I like it. These are the things I like to do. I spent all of yesterday on the computer modeling the piece, and I love it. It's part of what I learned in college and all that. And, well, I'm very happy with the result. Let's take some shots of it right now so you can see it, judge it, and come on, let's do it. Now, if you're wondering why I took it off, the truth is that I'm planning to change the design of the dashboard. The truth is, it's not going to have air conditioning anymore. That's a fact. I'm never going to put it in. To install it, I would have to adapt the original lines with the LS.
So forget about it then. Maybe you guys would say just leave those covers there, it doesn't matter. And yes, I'm thinking, well, since we're getting into this scanning and tuning thing, to redesign the dashboard then, part of my idea for redesigning the dashboard is without those pieces.
So, if you had that question, I'm answering it for you, but tell me, what do you think?
They definitely turned out different. I made the pieces as mirror images, meaning I made the one for the left side and then flipped it to printed.
I'm unsure if they're identical. This one might be slightly different since I didn't make it myself. It fit very differently.
So look at this one. On this side it doesn't fit, on this side it doesn't fit, and over here it's also missing a little bit. So if you notice, the original one is more like this one is more open, so everything else turned out fine.
Pretty good, honestly, but yeah, this gap is too big. And on this side, not on this side, right up here, literally there's no gap, and over here it's nothing. Or I mean, basically on this side it's fine. This is the side I designed, and this one the way I did it. Mirror, well, it doesn't fit.
I should have scanned this piece and made a new piece based on this side.
But well, it's pretty acceptable. Maybe one day when I have nothing to do, I'll make it again. But for now, it's perfect on this channel.
We are perfectionists and we like to show what turned out so well for us, even if it's just a little.
There are a lot of channels out there where they only show you the nice parts, like my car is done and the car looks like this.
Not caring at all. So here we like to show what's right and what's wrong and try to fix it as we go.
If it remains unfixed, we accept it as is.
But yeah, on this side it didn't turn out the way I would have liked.
And now that I'm looking at the piece, yeah, it's a little different from how it should have been. But anyway, remember that my idea is to redesign the whole board. So either way, this piece you're seeing here,
It's not going to be visible. Eventually, in about a year, this piece won't be seen anymore.
So it's not that important right now. What mattered to me was testing the scanner, which, well, worked perfectly.
Thank you, Creality, for the scanner. It's much appreciated.
Spectacular. I'm telling you, it looks industrial, like those scanners big brands use to scan. I mean, they say it's millimetric, I don't know, the measurements it provides are flawless, with a margin of error of 0.0001, making it perfect for the drifter's needs.
So definitely, if there's any mistake, believe me, it's my fault, but that's it.
I hope you brothers enjoyed the video. I'm excited. It turned out really well. Perfect, in fact.
Yeah, this video aimed to test the scanner and it is incomplete.
Amazing. I already want to scan the whole car.
As you can see, we're doing some tests because, as I already mentioned, black isn't the best color for the scanner.
They suggest spraying or applying something on it. What's shown here is talcum powder, because I literally saw it. Someone putting talcum powder on it. I made a little mixture of talcum powder and water and sprayed it.
And well, let's hope it takes the exact measurements. But anyway, tell me, what did you think?
I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, I can't.